Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday so far. I wanted to come to you today and give you a few reminders that'll be important to you as you head throughout this upcoming week. If you've taken a look at our course calendar recently or looked at your syllabus recently, you will note that there are quite a few things that are due throughout this upcoming week. And I do want to come to you and give you some reminders and then, of course, give you some things to think about as you approach the upcoming assignments. So the first thing I want to mention to you is your proctored midterm exam. The availability for the midterm ends tomorrow night, Monday the 4th, at 11:59. If you have already signed up to take the exam and have done so, I actually said and just graded about 14 submissions that have been submitted so far, and I will continue to grade those throughout the day tomorrow. If you've already scheduled your exam, you've already taken the exam, you will take the exam. Know that you've already done what you're supposed to. I'll get those exams graded and back to you soon. But there are a couple of you who, according to my records, have not signed up for this exam yet. Please note that 1, you cannot complete this assignment without being signed up to have the exam proctored. And 2, according to the guidelines for this class, you actually cannot pass this class without actually taking the proctored midterm. So please make sure to keep in mind this assignment needs to be completed. If you are not able to get it completed by tomorrow, of course you will need to reach out to me so that we can make arrangements to get the assignment made up. And of course there will be some point deduction associated with it because it will be so late. If you have any questions about the proctored midterm at all or any of the results or the feedback that I give you, please just make sure to let me know. I also want to mention to you the Unit 3 discussion board. That is due throughout the week, this upcoming week. Your initial response is going to be due Tuesday the 5th by 11:59, and your 2 replies will be due Thursday the 7th by 11:59. So again, initial response and both replies are due this week. One of the things you probably have noticed, especially if those of you who have taken the proctored midterm, is that what you're doing in your discussion boards, that work builds upon itself. You're building skills throughout that will help you throughout the rest of the course, but also some of it will harken back and will be things that you will notice as you move into future assignments. So what you'll do in the Unit 3 discussion board will factor in to other assignments that you will complete throughout the rest of the semester. So please make sure to follow all the instructions, do everything you need to for the boards, and if you have any questions about guidelines or what is expected of you, just reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you might have. And then the final thing I want to bring to your attention is the Unit 3 writing assignment, or the first essay that will be due for this class. It is due next Sunday the 10th by 5 o'clock. You'll need to submit that to the appropriate drop box under assignments. As you all are approaching this first essay, and again, this will be the first major essay that you'll do for this class. 1, as I just mentioned, keep in mind what you've been doing so far for this class. All of that work, or much of that work, will lend to what you'll be asked to do in the first writing assignment. Also keep in mind all of the feedback that I've been giving you so far for this semester. A good number of you are working to improve on some of the major issues that you're having, whether it's related to sentence structure, overall development, some grammatical things along those lines. Some of you are doing some really good work with those, and some of you do still have some work left to do. So please make sure that you're keeping in mind all of the feedback that I've given to you thus far. And also make sure to follow all of the instructions for this first writing assignment. One of the things that I've noticed in the past when I've taught this course is that following instructions for this first writing assignment tends to get people. Points are often deducted because the assignment is not long enough. You do not follow MLA guidelines the way you're supposed to, things along those lines. Please make sure to follow those instructions. And if you have any questions about what you're supposed to do for that first essay, of course, reach out. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions along those lines. I think that's really all I have for now. Do utilize all of the different resources that I provided to you for the class, particularly the writing resources that are located under the Content tab. Also utilize the free tutoring that's available to you. In our course, in the upper right-hand corner, is a tab that provides you some information about the free tutoring that is provided to you through being in an eCore class. All of those things are resources that are available to you. Do not feel shameful for using them. They're there to assist you as you complete work for this class and move forward. One quick note I do want to make about feedback moving forward in the course. So you all have noticed that I've given you a lot of feedback on your assignments thus far for the class, and I will of course continue to do so for the upcoming discussion board and for the Unit 3 writing assignment. That first essay, the Unit 3 writing assignment, I will give you a lot of feedback, probably the most feedback I will give you on any writing assignment or any assignment you will complete for this class, to the point that I'll actually do just about line-by-line comments for you on this first essay. Please do not let the feedback I'm giving you overwhelm you. That is never meant to be its intent. The goal is for me to give you as much feedback as I can on the front end of the course, so that as we move into the next phase of the course, beyond this first writing assignment, you will know really what you need to do to improve on your work, and you'll also note that the feedback I will give you will get a little bit less and less as we move forward. So do keep that in mind. Again, as always, folks, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm always willing and ready to help you out any way I can, but the only way I can do so is if I know that you have a concern and that you reach out to me. All right, hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday. I look forward to seeing all the fantastic work throughout the rest of this week. And again, do keep in mind you will be getting your proctored midterm grades back definitely by Tuesday, because your midterm grade will be posted by Tuesday as well. Have a great one, folks.